First things first, once you found the boss that you're planning to fight, you then spawn the boss by interacting with the scroll. The boss will spawn and he'll remain still for the entire time unless you get close to him. So if you're not ready to fight him, don't get close to him. Once you get close to him, he will start to attack you. And once that happens, you only have two choices. Either kill him or use some sort of an ability that allows you to travel really fast or to get as far away as possible from the boss as fast as possible, because if you don't get away fast enough from the boss and and the boss is still close to you, the boss will be able to teleport to you and keep on attacking you until you run away, like really far away, or kill him. So, for example, I'm gonna go close to the boss. Right now, I'm not in within the distance where he will attack me. But once I get closer, he will start to attack me. Right now. And I'll try to run away from him normally, but he'll keep on teleporting to me. So I won't be able to run away from him. Unless I get really far from him, that he'll stop. We use abilities like this, like the Dagat Wire throwable, to get away from him. Or something like the Senko Kunai weapon. And then he'll stop engaging you, stop attacking you. And then you could run away or recollect yourself before you go back to kill the boss. So, in order to be able to kill a human boss in Shindo Life, you have to first understand how the fighting system works in this game. And the most basic thing in fighting in this game is obviously punching. So punching is the most basic attack in the game, right? So understanding it is pretty quite simple. Obviously, you just punch, and then you could do punch again, punch again, punch again, and then usually 4 punches in a row does like a that's pretty much like the max amount you could do in a short period. And it'll complete, like, basically what that is it's a complete M1 combo is what we like to describe it as. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll knock back whoever you attack. So once you do a full M1 combination, it'll knock back the opponent, but it'll also give you a slight end lag from being able to do another um, another M1 combo. So you can't do like M1 combo back to back like right away. See, there's like a end lag, and I can't really punch back to back. So why are we going over this stuff? Well, if you guys don't know, getting hit by any sort of damage in the game, whether it's a punch or maybe somebody threw like a kunai at you or something, if you get damaged, you basically get stunned, like a short, really small stun. So we call that basically a hit stun. That's what we kind of like to call it as. So obviously, hit stuns are kind of like if if in real life somebody punched you in the face, it might take you a little bit before you could maybe find recollect yourself. You might be like start seeing stars around a little bit before you wake up and like start fighting again. It's kind of a similar concept if you think about it like that. So in the game, you punch somebody or punch the boss, for example, the boss won't be able to fight back. So obviously the best way to kill someone or kill the boss is to constantly hit them so they won't be able to fight back. Because if you allow them to fight back, they'll be able to, you know, kill you or hurt you. So going back to what we just talked about the M1 combo. If you do a full M1 combo, there is an end lag or a delay that prevents you from doing another M1 combo back to back. But what you could do is use an ability on one of the moves on your move set here to combo extend off of your M1 combo. So basically, after your M1 combo, you could use one of these abilities, and then it'll combo extend off of your M1. So for example, I'm gonna do a full M1 combo here and then use one of the moves. And then I could do another M1 combo right after, and then I do another move. And then I do another M1 combo and then use another move. So another tip is, you probably saw it, what I just did earlier. I rushed my other account. So this is what a rush is. You do this, you double tap, basically you double tap W or forward or whatever your control is to move forward. You double tap it, it'll kind of like rush you like that. But if you hit somebody with that, it'll kick them up to do an air combo. So if you're too far, for example, your target is kind of like far from you and you can't really do like a move, and you kind of want to get close to them, you could just rush them and then do a air combo like that or something. Right? So for abilities, you kind of want abilities that don't really have like a long startup. So what a long startup is when you try to use the move, maybe there's like too many hand signs before your move activates, or maybe it takes basically the move takes a little too long to activate. Because sometimes if it takes too long to activate, it allows the boss to be able to hit you, and then if the boss hits you before you your ability starts, it could potentially cancel your ability. There's also abilities that pushes or knocks back the boss or whoever you're fighting. It'll knock them back. Sometimes having abilities that have a high knockback that makes it a little more difficult to fight whoever you're fighting. Sometimes in maybe in PvP, you kind of do want to knock back people, but for bosses, sometimes you kind of don't want to, because once you obviously knocking them back allows you if you can't not combo extend once they get pushed off, it allows the boss some time to be able to come back and hit you. And basically, knockbacks give you a higher risk of messing up. So there's also some abilities that have a high end lag, or a long delay after using it, or after activating it. It's just like how we just went through the M1 combos. Right after you finish M1 combo, there is a delay or what we like to call it an end lag that prevents you from doing uh, like an ability or a move right after. There's also some abilities that do the same thing as that. So those are abilities that you kind of don't really want to use because of that delay. So we've gone through the basics of attacking. Now we need to go through the basics of defending. So obviously attacking is also a part of defending. So obviously if you keep attacking and like what we were talking about earlier, if you keep damaging or attacking the boss or whoever you're fighting, it's also defending yourself because it prevents them from attacking you. So that's kind of like defend. But obviously the most basic uh, defense that you have is blocking, right? So in PvP, blocking is really crucial. But most of the time, when do you block is the question. Usually in PvP, obviously it's all mostly anticipation. So it's kind of like you kind of predict whether your opponent's gonna use an ability that you could block or not. But for human bosses, it's a lot easier to kind of predict because they are AI or NPC. You know, they don't really have a brain. You know, they just kind of like follow an algorithm, and it's really easy to predict when they're gonna attack you. So human bosses, they don't really have that many abilities. Their most basic ability is obviously M1 punching, and they also have like a similar end lag like like we do. You know, they're basically just a robot or NPC, right? But the way that they fight is similar to how we fight as well. But all they could do is M1 combo, and some of them, or most obviously all of them, they do have like at least one or two unique abilities uh, that they could combo extend off of their M1, or they could use the ability instead of the M1. But for the most part, they could most of those abilities can be blocked. Uh, the only time maybe they could break your block is when they rush you, because bosses do have that ability to rush you, and rushing is an ability that will block break or will break your block if you're blocking when they when they use that ability. So it's pretty easy to understand the bosses. I'm gonna go right to this boss and he'll attack me, and I could just block because I know that he's about to attack me. Okay, he rushed me. He broke my block. Okay, and then get my block, and I can move. Hit me again. So fighting the boss, if you paid attention to everything I said, uh, there's end lags after M1s, end lags after abilities. So, like I said, it goes the same for bosses. Um, so every chance you get to attack back, you kind of want to take it. So if after like a M1 combo the boss makes, that's kind of your opportunity to attack him back, and that's when you start to combo him out. Or, you know, or when you run out of moves, like for example, you use all your abilities and they're all on cooldown or something, then you kind of, that's kind of when you kind of want to start defending yourself. You kind of want to block, or you kind of want to maybe get out of the way and, you know, kind of delay the boss attacking you, waiting while you wait for your moves to the cooldowns for your moves to go down, and then you could basically retaliate. So basically, it allows you time to be able to come back and retaliate. So besides being able to block, there's also ability that'll help you defend yourself. The most common one is, which is the last taijutsu ability that's found in your taijutsu arts in your sub ability menu. This is a move that basically, when you activate it, it'll make you kind of invulnerable, where they won't be able to hit you for like a couple of seconds. And there, besides auto dodge abilities, like there's also other auto dodge abilities that I didn't mention. Yeah, but that's something you could probably research yourself. But yeah, besides auto dodges, there's also counter abilities. Counter abilities are abilities that you activate, and then if you get hit right after or while your counter is active, if you get hit like that, whatever move will activate and it'll hit the boss or the opponent you're fighting. So for example, I'll use a counter ability here for my my mode. So this is the bat cursed rework, or whatever you want to call it. You get this from PTS Ryan here. Uh, Basically, the Q spec for the second form of this form is a counter, and then if I activate it, the boss, and when the boss hits me, the counter will activate and hit him like that. And then if I activate my auto dodge, he won't be able to hit me for a few seconds like that. He can't hit me, and I can hit him back, start doing my combos. That's it.